Hello, here I am back again for another video. Um, Due to high demand, I might do a couple. Just kidding. I'm really just doing this for myself, so it's basically like talking to myself, and it's fun when you're having a brew. Anyways, I guess I'll carry on and start talking about stuff. Cheers to Canada. Men just won their hockey game. Women won the gold. Great game of puck, you know. Yeah, okay, I'll just pull out a record. This is an exciting album cover. It's actually does have something on it. It's the you see, oh, you can see it kind of. See it there. It's the Field's new LP that came out last year, Cupid's Head, Axel Wilner. I really like this guy's music. I think I've talked about one of his other records too, but probably one of my favorite electronic musicians, producers. I know he has a bunch of different monikers. I believe that's how you pronounce that. That he goes under, but the Fields is the one that I know of. Yeah, and he makes really, really good progressive, stretched out, long, meditative pieces, music, I guess you could call them. But some of them are so fucking good. I mean, like it just throws you in, like it takes you on a journey. No, that's kind of sounds corny and cliche, but it actually does. Like, I mean, some of them are pushing, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and just small little touches that he throws in there, maybe a little hi-hat check all of a sudden or anything, just to keep it kind of progressing. And it takes patience and it takes a fine ear. But if you're in the mood, I mean, like he has some great tracks. This to me, this some of his albums and stuff like that may not be the most consistent. It's not like I absolutely love or to die for every track he puts out on an album. Some of them, aren't bad by any means, but I definitely have my favorites and everything like that. And I just think he's a really, really talented guy who puts out consistent music. I mean, it's not like you can't put together an album with um, a variation on his sound. But anyways, yeah, like I said, The Field. His first album's really big. From Here We Go Sublime. Talked about it before. And then this is his fourth. But what I really liked and got me stoked is it's a gatefold. But just fucking awesome artwork. Obviously just simple and birds, but I mean, you throw this thing on. Actually, I'm pretty sure what I did when I first bought it was, first of all, I bought it and it said it came with the CD, and then the CD wasn't in the thing, which was a bit of a bummer. But I contacted Compact, which is a label, and they sent one to me in the mail. They emailed me back promptly, like really good people to deal with. I was really impressed. And emailed me a copy of the CD too, so which isn't a bad deal. I mean, $30 for this and the CD. Shit, double LP too. But anyways, like I said, yeah, I threw this on, opened it up, and bam, like just fucking spot on artwork. And I'm a sucker for images like that too, of birds and stuff. I really like birds, so awesome. Anyways, great album. I do recommend the first track. It's fucking amazing for an opener on a Field record. They Won't See Me. And this is supposedly, well, not supposedly, it's obviously a darker album in his catalog because of the cover. Normally the covers are lighter, so he said he was going for a darker sound, and I do kind of feel that and see that, but I think I read somewhere that his music wasn't necessarily the lightest piece of stuff you can find on the shelf in the electronic music section, anyways. But there is some darker sounds, in this record, and I do think it's consistent in the dark thematics. So yeah, anyways, I feel like I'm being very articulate in this one. Like I actually know what I'm saying. Maybe it's because I'm not pickled. How about, yeah, and of course I'm just whipping this off my head. I have no fucking idea. Excuse me, no idea what. I'm really Okay, like I said, anyways, I don't want to stop this video, so I gotta keep going. This is a record that I got on eBay, actually. There's two, I'll talk about those after. Um, it's called the Zephyrs. Excuse me. That was rude, especially on camera. When the sky comes down, it comes down on your head, I believe it's called. Yes, spot on. And it's a pretty drawn out indie alternative rock album. The covers really suits it, but it's great. I mean, for late night listening, you're in the mood. Maybe A.A. Bondi is also lined up to put on, but really distinct, good, consistent album for the sound and everything like that. It's a great album, like I said, for late night listening. Lots of guitars, great vocals. The production was actually really good, in particular the drums. Because with something this drawn out, you kind of want a good rhythmic background to kind of keep things together, keep your attention, if you will. So that's one thing I noticed. And the last track is scratched on this. Son of a bitch! I said it was in near mint condition, but shit happens. But anyways, yeah, I believe they put this out, and then their label Southpaw, or right before they put it out, went bankrupt or something, like some shitty luck like that. Because it is a great album. So it didn't get the press or promotion it should have, and they ended up having to go back to work 9 to 5s, if you will, which is kind of a bummer when you put something out so artistically consistent. Like I say, it's a good album, and I think it could have earned them some fan base. I think it's fairly old too, about 10 years old. So back then things were different too. For the wide web. Okay, here. What do we got? Okay. Oh, okay, these are actually kind of heavy. Oh, fuck. So I got these on eBay, and they're actually rare. Well, I don't really know. They're out of print, anyways, from Cranky, which makes them fairly hard to come by, or not necessarily hard to come by, but to get a good price on them, that's not ridiculously, $200 each album record, but it is Stars of the Lid. Thought that would look cool for some reason. Anyways, yeah, I can't, put on film here and saying like, oh, I've been obsessed with them ever since their output, because I did recently get into them, probably in the past 6 months, and I mean, I couldn't stop really putting it on. It was something I never really heard before, but it's drone ambient music, and I mean, like, my introduction to ambient was, Aphex Twin 85 to 92, I believe it is. His first set of songs is actually, I'm pretty sure most people consider a classic, which is a lot different than this ambient drone stuff. But then I came across some, and I just fell in love with it, and I thought it was something different than what I have in my discography or my collection. Something different, something golden, because it was, it's not like throwing on an album. It's just very individualistic music. I'm not really the biggest hardcore drone guy either. Like I say, I mean, I'm not, so I don't really know what else there is to really compare to this. Obviously, I'm not. These guys are pretty big, and I don't know. It doesn't really matter. In the end, it really appealed to me. So I went online and I was just looking around for it on vinyl, because I was just listening to it on YouTube, and I'm like, shit, I gotta get some of this on vinyl. That'd be killer. So then I found some on eBay, and the guy was selling both of them from the States, so I figured I might as well bid on both. And I didn't get too bad of a deal on them. I think I got them both, doesn't matter, for under 150, which is ridiculous, but like I say, I'm a sucker, I'm a collector. And once I knew they were out of print, and I was really into it at the time, and still am. I haven't put it on in a while because I've been busy, and you got to be in the mood for this stuff. It's long. It's like 2 hours. Triple LP, but I mean, no regrets. I mean, just as a collector, it's out of print. It's amazing stuff. I'll have this for the rest of my life. Whenever I'm feeling like it, I can throw it on and escape. I mean, this stuff it's incredible. It's like watching a sunset from the other side of the sun, not on Earth. Like it fucking shit is intense, if that makes any sense at all. But I mean, it takes you away, if you will. So this is their latest, I believe, and the refinement of the decline, 2007. And yeah, I mean, stuff is chilling. I gotta get more. I just recently this year discovered ambient, I shouldn't really put it in quotes. And I've been really into it. It's something that I didn't really think would appeal to me, but I think it has a loaded term in the genre. And every time I go out searching for some Brian Eno records to introduce me, there's like 600 of them, so I never really know what one to pick, and I get overwhelmed, and then I just stop looking. Okay, so this is their. Shit, I don't know. I think this is their third, I believe. Final answer. I might be wrong though, obviously. And this is Tired Sounds of the Stars That Live. This is what first originally got me into them. I listened to this before I listened into their latest. Yeah, triple LP. Awesome. Like, what can I say? It's just basically the same style as their latest in the refinement of the decline, but awesome, amazing stuff. Take you places, um, but also make you feel like where you are is a great existence, if you will, auditory, but in a very drawn out, drony kind of way. And then I also have to mention a Winged Victory for the Sullen. I got that before this, and I believe there's one of the members from Stars of the Lid who's in that as well. And actually, yeah, I got that about a couple years ago, and I love it. I fell in love with it. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to be my thing. It's obviously different than Stars of the Lid, but great stuff too. Great stuff. I'm gonna try and squeeze in one more. I just listened to this, so I'm going to talk about it. I don't know if I have, but I think I have. Shit. Anyways, who cares? This is Animal Collective's EP. I believe they Fall Be Kind. I believe they put this out right after Merriweather Post Pavilion. Their least favorite album to most people. And I'm just fucking kidding. It's great stuff, actually. I bought it before I had Merriweather Post Pavilion way back when, and I spun it once, I think. I just said spun it, but I'm going to stick with it. And it wasn't the right introduction to Animal Collective, you know? For me, it wasn't anyways. Like, I'm sure there'll be people out there who'd be like, oh, that's perfect. But I jumped on the bandwagon with Merriweather, and of course I fucking fell in love with it. It's still one of my favorite records from that decade. But yeah, and then I put the Fall Be Kind back on. I had it on CD, and I fell in love with it. I guess because I had a better digestive ear for it, since I've heard some other of their music. I have Feels and Sung Tongs. Sung Tongs I still need to really listen to more, but I got more music, so I need to put it on. But I love Feels and Merriweather. And Centipede Hurts, Centipede HC, to me was better than most people thought. I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't the most consistent and solid thing, but it was fun, and I have to really be in the mood for it. But I didn't think it was horrible or bad by any means. I'd say it's just pushing above B music, in the middle, somewhere in the middle between B and B plus. Probably, yeah. Anyways, but this is great. Especially some of these tracks on here, like What Would I Want, Sky is probably like one of my all-time favorite Animal Collective tracks. It's fucking amazing. Graze is also good, the intro. And then the later part of the EP kind of goes into more expansive territory, but it's still good. I mean, I love the album cover, and I love how it's an EP. I don't know, an Animal Collective EP. I'm a sucker for vinyl EPs. Put it on, short, sweet, amazing, done. And anyways, yeah. So that's it. Okay, cool. I gotta get going. I'm trying to touch this piece of hair, but here we go. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.